While we're on this train of thought, I mean, like, I was just kind of examining it real quick, because I never really thought about, relating to any one character. And I personally have little facets of every character in me. I can be hyper. In fact, I'm known among some people as being insanely generous, in fact, way too generous. And I have different aspects of every character. And I was wondering if part of the integral parts of the show is having an affinity for any one character. Why do I like it? And I just kind of came to the conclusion that the show as a whole and the prevailing attitude and the positivity and the thought that you and humanity in general needs to be themselves instead of trying to conform to a stereotype that's pushed upon us, that resonates. And that's why some people watch the show.
Yeah.
Even if you don't resonate with a certain character.
Yeah, and the whole idea of relating to characters isn't necessarily relating, oh, I just really like this one character. You absolutely can like facets and all that kind of thing.
Relating to that, one of the reasons that I really liked My Little Pony is because it was something that was really fun and positive, and that didn't have explosions every 5 seconds.
Thank you.
Nobody dies. Nobody's dying.
Philomena died.
Everybody's just happy at the end. There's no underlying half the people died. Because I really love Doctor Who. But it's just always sad.
I can't watch Doctor Who too many in a row. I get depressed.
Yeah, because everybody just keeps dying. And there's so many people that die.
And not just dying physically.
Some people die emotionally.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
By the way, everyone.
But also ruined the show for me before I even watched it.
No, that's good.
Not just relating to one character. For the entire first season, I couldn't decide on a favorite funny at all. And I've recently figured out that I'm very much like Twilight, but I don't really like Twilight that much. She's kind of like me, but I'm not really...
Dig in yourself.
Well, I like myself. It feels weird for my favorite person to be myself. It's just...
I agree, because I'm the most like Twilight as well. A friend and I were talking about the gala episode, and she's like, Twilight went to this huge party, all this stuff going on, and all she wants to do is stand in the corner and talk to one person. I'm like,
exactly.
That's me! But she's not my favorite character either, and I like her fine, but I think it's just like, yeah, I know her because she's me, but I don't know this one as well, so. The thing I was going to say is this is actually getting back to the old 80s cartoons, and also back to the nostalgia chicks. You should totally watch the videos. She reviewed both the Transformers movie, the original animated one, and also one of the first My Little Pony movies. These are both, of course, properties owned by Hasbro that they used to sell toys. And both of these movies had an ulterior purpose, which was to make way for a line of new toys. In Transformers, they were coming out with new robots, and My Little Pony, they were coming out with the Flutter Ponies. So they wanted kids to get to know these characters and want to buy them. But the way they did it in Transformers was this huge galactic war, and they went to all these other planets, and everybody died. So that's how they made way for the new characters. They killed all the old ones. And it was this huge battle on all these stakes. And then you get to the My Little Pony movie, and there was a witch who hated happiness. And so she covered the ponies' valleys in purple goo. And then the Flutter Ponies showed up and flapped their wings, and it went away. That was it.
Oh, don't forget Princess Rarity getting lost.
Is that what happened?
A pony named Princess Rarity, so it's like the same name, got lost.
Oh, I don't remember. I never saw that particular movie as a kid. I saw the one with Goat Satan and the dragon monsters.
Oh yeah.
Historic version 1.0.
Okay. But one of the things I really like about the My Little Pony show is that most of it is just episodic. This thing happens in this episode and at the end it goes back to normal. But when there are threats like Nightmare Moon or Discord or the Changelings, the stakes are really high. These ponies have to save the world, not just get rid of some purple goo that's annoying.
They've got green goo now.
Yeah.
Alex, remember when you said like a lot of the time there's just that one girl who shows up and she's the voice of reason and she's just that one serious character like boys? Stop being morons. I was thinking about this isn't My Little Pony, but one of the newer cartoons that's come out that I'm really like I'm not a huge fan of, but I have so much respect for it is Gravity Falls. Because okay, Dipper they're still both kids, they both like to have fun, but Dipper's all serious and he's the straight man, and Mabel's just like woo. She's like insane,
Mabel's
awesome.
awesome.
Sweater and a cute uniform. And I love her because she's free to be that goofy character even though she's a girl.
Appreciated in my time.
We're going to talk about other cartoons, and we were talking about how it's important that characters in My Little Pony have flaws. Who here watches Phineas and Ferb?
Yeah.
Yes. I saw like a few episodes of
Phineas
that.
is actually more of an interesting character than Phineas and Ferb.
A little bit.
Yeah.
All
I feel
the
bad for her. I feel like
Phineas and Ferb are completely flawless characters. Candace is the one that's interesting to watch.
Yeah.
Okay,
Only
Isabella,
just minutes of the
her
story.
almost weird, grimdark, creepy obsessiveness is really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like the only thing I found interesting.
But in the movie, it was really that one moment where Phineas had that breakdown.
Seriously?
Like, he wouldn't tell me? Like, he's like, okay, maybe we can, no, that won't work. Maybe, no. And he realizes he can't do anything.
Yeah, but
Okay.
the moment, that moment is just so rare for him, though. Usually everything
Yeah,
he does is
I know, but it's, that's what made it so dramatic and interesting. It pulled you in at that point.
Yeah, and when I watched that movie, at that point where Phineas abandons, sorry, spoilers. Where Phineas abandons.
Thank you for ruining it.
Sorry. Where Phineas abandons Harry, I was like, because Phineas used to be this perfect character, and this would have been a great plot point if in the show he was also flawed. But in the show he was this perfect character, and now suddenly in the movie his flaws are shown, and I thought that was good and bad. Like, it was good, but it would have been really good if a little bit of that was also in the show.
I think it's good to see, but if it's not consistent, it's not as good.
Yeah.
Then it's like
Yeah, he's too short for them to do the show.
We do that because kids tend to spend You get a whole episode of My Little Pony. You don't get like two split ones in the one 30-minute slot. You get one whole one. They fixed it by remaking
4
it.
minutes, 20 minutes, 4 minutes. That's why it's superior.
Hey guys.
Yeah. We don't have
We
any
got 10 more minutes before they kick us out of here, I think.
I think you gotta.
Which is good because we started 10 minutes early, so we're like right on schedule.
Go wait for the next one.
There is here. Have a random story.
Okay.
My very earliest experience with bronies were not good. I had a few bad experiences that scared me off the fandom, and I didn't come back for a long time. But since I've come back, they've been good, so it's okay. But this was back when I first uploaded the Pony Creator, and it was getting a ton of attention, and I didn't know what to do about it. I was kind of freaked out. Somebody sent me a note on DeviantArt asking, hey, can we talk about ponies? I'm like, sure, I like talking about ponies. What do you want to talk about? And the note he sent back was subtly, but still distinctly, used very misogynistic language. Like, one of the things he said was, I like the show, but I feel like there need to be more stallions, more male characters to dominate the female characters. And oh no, he said more dominant male characters. That's what he said. And I sent him a note back, like, I'm willing to talk to you, but I think you're using some problematic language here. You might want to think about how you're phrasing it, because to me, personally, I identify as a feminist. I don't like that language. And he sent back this huge rant about how all women are words I won't repeat here, and the ponies are good because they're the only kind of women that are worth anything, and da-da-da. I'm like, oh God! This is a terrible idea! I called my brother, like, Steve, I don't know what to do. I'm literally shaking in rage, but yeah. But the thing is, he seemed fairly earnest about his enjoyment of the show, but then he said things like that, and I'm like, I don't think you get it. Like, I don't think you're watching the same show as me.
Was it a troll, or was it just a legitimately screwed up run?
Oh, I have no idea. I stopped talking to him. If he was a troll, he was fairly dedicated. He was well written.
I don't need VA.
Sorry, that was my random story. If you want to know what originally prompted me to think maybe I should do a panel or something about gender, it's kind of things like that.
You did.
Alright.
So autograph time?
Yes, I'm not going to hold y'all here because we did start early and I think it's supposed to end at 5:50. So thank you all for coming.